Hi.
That's very good, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So let me see this camera.
Have you seen the original, Steph?
I've seen the not for like years, but many years ago, I did see the original one. With
1960.
Natalie Wood. Yeah.
So apparently the 1961 Rita is actually in this movie.
Yeah. I did recognize her. She was Valentina at this time.
She's in
She
it.
originally played Anita in the original movie.
Oh, who's she playing this one?
Valentina.
Oh, yeah.
She was the shop owner.
The shop owner, yeah.
Oh, so she was Anita, is it?
She was Anita in the original film.
So this was her. Is
Yes. Anita is Bernardo's wife, not wife, girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So these are all the original and the new one. Yeah. Original, new. So okay, so this is her.
Oh, this original Anita.
Original Anita, is that right? So
wow, I didn't know that.
yeah, so she played Anita in the original 1961.
But Valentina's character was not in the original film. Like that's
this is a new.
That's just in this.
So this is an addition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this was added in. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that character is added.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I think just because they wanted to give her a role, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
It was quite nice
to bring her.
That's really good.
Into the new one. So I mean, there's a few differences, right? Like, I mean, I don't even remember if I saw the original.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the very first time that I've ever seen West Side Story.
Really?
And I was just really, really shocked at the amount of racism and hatred in the movie. It was just astounding. I don't know how the movie was made, once, twice, or three times.
Yeah.
It was in the 60s, yeah.
Originally, it was it started, I think, as a Broadway production, actually. Yeah. So it was
Broadway show,
a live stage show first, and then it was adapted to a movie, and then this is the new version. I would say the new version has a lot more like vibrant dance numbers. Like it's definitely much more lively in terms of like the dance choreography and everything.
So it's more lively, and apparently the camera is much more active.
And yeah, of course, with Spielberg, and he has
because in the original one, it's more like it's just a static camera most of the time.
I think this one was much more,
I
really like the camera style in this
just swooping through the crowds.
Like definitely it was it gave
a lot of the
more
movie,
life, I think. Yeah.
A lot of the movie with the severe racial profile and racial hatred.
Yeah.
It was like really shocking to me.
Mm.
I don't even know how it got past the censors.
It was quite confronting. But that's part of the
I think it's quite timely though.
Back in the time. Yeah.
Back in the time, and even now. Showing that not much has changed,
in America.
Because when you think of what the original story is based on, which is like Romeo and Juliet, with the Montagues and the
it is Romeo and Juliet. Pretty much.
They're playing on the fact that there's two different groups of people in the same, in this case set in New York instead of Verona, but it's still the same kind of tension between like two main groups of people. So with the two gangs. The Jets and the Sharks. Sort of like as the Montagues and the Capulets.
Oh, there's so many Romeo and Juliets. Shakespeare in Love.
It's very
Side
much,
Story.
you know,
Oh, this is the original. See.
like a
Oh, the staircase.
like this is like
Yeah.
if it was set in America, sort of thing. You know,
Romeo and Juliet, 1968. West Side Story. Wow.
I've watched that as well. So I've watched the
And the 1916.
Zephyr version of
1916.
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Baz Luhrmann as well.
100%.
100%. Wow.
Very cool.
So there's been
Yeah.
a lot of adaptations there.
Yeah, this is a modern day Romeo and Juliet.
Modern day.
Yeah. With more music.
Yeah, this is what
And dancing.
Steph was
Lots more
saying.
music and
The
dancing.
music has never felt more alive, which is
Yeah.
kind of true.
So to me, this feels like, oh, you know, if you were to watch this live on stage, that's what the musical numbers would be. Like, you know, it would be just as lively. And
Live on stage.
Yeah.
But
I
I
like
mean,
the music.
like what Bill was saying, this whole theme of racial tension and
Yeah,
the struggles of immigrants in America are still very relevant today.
still very.
So,
I mean, there's still a lot of racial tension.
but in fact, Spielberg it says that Spielberg updated the themes to include even more of today's social issues.
Yeah,
Topic of gentrification as well.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, it's a bit strange that, you know, they're fighting over a slum. You know, their territories is a slum, but it's gonna get pulled down anyway. They're all gonna be evicted. So it's like, it seems, you know, when you think about it, it seems like kind of pointless that they were fighting over something that they're gonna get kicked out of anyway.
Apparently, it's built into the Lincoln Center. I read somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a new.
It's also about that sort of the whole class warfare as well. That sort of
Oh yeah.
they were talking about. They're all gonna be kicked out and replaced by rich people.
Rich
you know.
people, yeah,
Rich
right,
people want their place, so they're gonna all get kicked out. And
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, well, there was a very large area of New York which was abolished, and took
You know,
about
developers
10 years.
taking over. Yeah.
No, it took about 10 years to be replaced by like, you know, millionaires, skyrose mansions and things, you know, like Gucci shops and, you know, Rolex and stuff, and where, you know, a penthouse, one bedroom penthouse apartment would cost like $1 billion, but this was basically built on a slum.
Yeah.
So yeah, all people from this from where that slum was, they had to be dispersed to somewhere. So, you know, where did they go? Housing can only be put so far.
Hate begets hate. It's the ultimate message. Yeah, so Tony kills Bernardo. So Chino arms himself with the goal of killing Tony.
Well, when I saw it, I didn't think that I thought that it was a crime of passion when Tony killed Bernardo. Not like.
Well, yeah, so this is saying accidentally in that sense.
Was it accident?
Yeah.
I thought it was Bernardo that accidentally killed Riff.
First,
that was an accident.
Yeah.
Because he fell on the knife. Riff actually fell on the knife. He didn't stab him. So and then but when, you know, obviously Tony was so shocked by it that without thinking,
he just went ahead.
you know, in
Yeah,
revenge.
yeah, that's
makes
that's like the attack,
That's more a crime of passion.
the attack or the fight or flight mode
Yeah, that's right.
that Tony took.
Mm,
mm,
yeah, that makes sense. Like in the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, just how about the songs? Were there any new songs or
Uh,
in this
I
one?
recognize the old songs, of course.
Yeah.
They're classic. Of course, they're gonna have to have them in the movie. So
So every one of them, it's here. Wow, there's 14 of them. Jet song,
there's a lot of songs.
Dance at the Gym song, G Officer song,
That was funny.
Something's Coming song, Cool, I Feel Pretty, Tonight.
That's the one that gets made fun of a lot. I feel pretty.
Which one? The
For
pretty,
some
the pretty one?
I Feel
like a lot
Pretty.
of
Why?
a lot of comedies like to, I don't know. I think I saw that in
Ah.
a comedy once, you know.
They make it satire or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that I Feel Pretty came from West Side Story.
Oh, yeah, some of the songs you don't realize until you say, oh, it's from
Yeah,
this. Yeah, I like Tonight,
That's the
Tonight,
most
Tonight.
famous one, is it? Tonight?
For me, Tonight
Yeah,
and
Tonight.
Somewhere.
In some way, okay.
5, yeah, and
Maria?
Somewhere, yeah.
yeah.
Those are the three most memorable ones that
Which
I think
one?
everyone kind of.
Which one? Which one?
once they hear
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere tonight.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I
Somewhere
mean,
Tonight.
yeah.
Tonight
There was,
and Maria, which
Oh,
is
and Maria.
yeah,
long.
there was,
America is also quite
Where's
yeah.
Maria?
Well, I knew
Maria,
that.
yeah, Maria, yeah.
I knew that America was from West Side
Where's that
Story, but
story?
Maria,
mm,
I had no clue, and that was from West Side Story.
Yeah.
Mm.
it's pretty iconic.
Yeah, so it's the song about first love. Yeah, sweeping power of and devastating impact of first love on the heart of a lovesick teenager.
Oh, the teenagers. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean they are like what 16 or something.
Oh, really? 16, yeah.
The interesting thing is Spielberg has wanted to adapt this
Okay, since he was 10.
since he was 10. Maybe
Really?
because
Why
when
did it take so long?
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, but
He made a lot of other movies before.
that's right. But
a lot
at
of
10
movies.
years old, I think it was when he first listened to the original Broadway cast album.
Oh, he liked it. Okay.
So in his own words, he says, I've asked that question to myself many, many times. Because matter of time, as Steph was saying, why did it take so long? I've asked that question many, many times since I was 10. And then he saw the 1961 movie.
He loved it. He loved
Music
it.
has been in my life, all my life.
Well, I'm glad he finally got to do that, and especially that they got it done, you know, despite COVID and everything, you know, that
Oh, yeah, that's it.
yeah, because that could have proved a challenge, but you know, I'm glad he was able to finally do it.
Mm.
I really liked all the flash dances.
Yeah, the dancing was excellent. It was just really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
so
choreography.
I really like. Yeah,
So
I
that's-
really like
Yeah,
open air flash dances.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
that one
yeah.
of like the highlights of this movie, and one of the things that people liked more in this movie compared to the 1961,
It's more
version,
dynamic.
that it was so much more dynamic, the dancing and yeah, the dance musical. number.
Interestingly, I did notice that there was no subtitles when they were
Spanish.
speaking Spanish.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
strange. isn't it? I was
Yeah,
like, oh, there's
Yeah,
no-
I picked up on that. Hey, you guys know what flash dances are, don't you? What a flash dance is?
Flash dance.
Yeah, when they were dancing out
Sure.
in the air, open air.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's basically when people just out of just nowhere just
yeah, just sort of burst
come
into dance.
together.
Well,
basically.
they just spontaneously
yeah.
spontaneously burst
Yeah.
into song.
Flash
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah,
Yeah, and dance.
There's a movie for that.
Yeah.
that's what I like too. Like
Yeah.
we could just be walking down the street or through the market, and then yeah,
Yeah.
that's bursting into song and dance.
Yeah, there's some fantastic ones on YouTube.
Yeah, this is very interesting. He's saying
like
how
those flash mob type dances.
yeah. Says he doesn't want to subtitle because if he subtitle, he simply be doubling down on English and giving English the power over the Spanish.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hang on. And also when you translate from English into
Yeah.
Spanish, a lot of words are different.
Yeah.
So I think I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't have, or they didn't try to put an English translation.
Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons. But Spielberg's other reason is he wanted to have. He didn't want to show that one side was more powerful than the other.
It also, and the other thing is like when the characters are speaking Spanish and the English characters don't speak Spanish, then you get to understand what that feels like as well. So you get to experience that same sense. So like Tony doesn't understand the Spanish.
Yeah, from their point of view, yes.
Then he has to try to catch up and figure out what she's saying. So it's sort of
yeah. So it's better not to be in his shoes. Yeah.
Makes the audience kind of experience it a bit more. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What about actually? Is James still?
James, are you still there?
Asleep.
I think he's still 9 sheets to the wind.
How about Phil? Phil,
My score.
Oh, it's still there. Okay.
Yeah. No, we're just checking people are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was anyone famous in this movie? Like?
Ansel. He's pretty well known. He's supposed to be Baby Driver. Well, I mean, that was the last one, that big one that I remember.
Didn't you actually meet him like at the red carpet?
Who's this
yeah,
Ansel?
maybe I should bring.
Didn't you have like a YouTube video of him?
Oh, Baby
like
Driver.
The Lily.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this guy.
He went.
Oh, he's Tony in the movie.
I think I did get a selfie with him. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Ansel, is it?
That's an elgort, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that'll go through the annals of time now.
There
You're
you
immortal.
go.
Wow.
That's right.
Wasn't there
Yeah,
anything?
he's really tall, yeah. Even
He's
in the
so tall,
movie,
yeah.
the girl says you're very tall.
He's definitely much taller than Rachel Zegler.
But Rachel is a new, I think she's
It's new, yeah.
a new one.
Haven't seen it before.
Any of her previous work before, but she's a really good singer. So I'm pretty sure this is her real voice.
Yeah. Rachel Zegler.
Exactly.
So I'm glad they cast someone who sings very well.
So did they do anything different in this last production than a previous production? Because I wouldn't know.
Well, this is what I was showing just now, but I mean, it's just talking about some differences. Camera is more active.
The camera work is
performances apparently
longer. Obviously,
music's
camera's going to be better. Yeah.
Taking gang violence seriously. Updating the themes. We talked about expressionistic visuals. And then selling the Shakespearean Romeo and Juliet tragedy more, and hammering home the message of hate begetting hate. But Rachel Zegler as Maria. She actually will be in the next Shazam movie.
Oh, Shazam!
The Fury of the Gods.
Oh, and apparently she has a Snow White as well.
Oh yeah,
When-
live action.
Well,
So,
Live action
when
story.
she
is she Snow
when
White?
she got
so what?
Yeah.
Where?
when Maria got her hands on the gun,
Yeah,
I was half expecting her
There's a YouTube
to
channel.
shoot
turn the
him.
gun.
Shoot him.
Shoot someone. Yeah.
No,
I
to
wasn't
turn
sure
the
whether
gun
they were
on.
gonna do something different with that, you know.
No,
Like,
to-
Well, she grabs
No.
the gun and gives a powerful monologue. That's all she did.
God. I was half expecting her to turn the gun on herself
On
and
herself.
shoot
That's
herself
that's
That
Romeo
would
and
be a
Juliet.
bit, a bit,
because
a bit too,
she had nothing left to live for.
well, that would be a bit too depressing.
Yeah, I know.
I think the point is that that life that has to go on, right? So if she had done that, it would have been too, I think,
Both
too
gone,
depressing.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I guess
I
that's
think the point is that at some point they want the violence to stop
yeah.
somewhere. At that point, she said, "That's it. Let's stop.
Mm.
You know, any more kind of like this whole vicious cycle of hate
Mm.
and violence."
That's what makes it different in a way to Romeo and Juliet, because Juliet also died.
They both die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both died, but in West Side Story, she's alive.
She survives. Yeah.
Yeah, she survives.
A bit like Titanic. Yeah. That's what.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
It-
In that sense, yes.
yeah, it is.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Did you notice the filming, the camera? It kind of had that 60s kind of darkness to it. The film.
Oh, the cinematography.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's deliberate, right?
Deliberate,
'Cause
right?
Some of the
because
coloring.
Yeah,
coloring,
Yeah,
yeah.
the coloring,
The
yeah.
color
Yeah,
correction
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I think
yeah.
they
I
tried
did.
to recreate that.
I did enjoy the obscured cinematography where they obviously darken the the cinematography to just to make it age kind of thing.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
like a old movie color
More
color
like
scheme.
film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than that digital kind of.
Digital look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they decided not to go with that, but to make it more film.
Mm.
Mm. But that's a nice touch. I like that as well.
Yeah. There was another musical that came out last year, In the Heights, which I also saw, and I could see the similarities.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I think Phil was there too. Yeah, but these two were interestingly filmed right next to each other.
Mm.
I just thought it was interesting.
Mm.
Do you know if the uniforms were the same that worn by Maria and Ansel? Were the
The
uniforms,
costumes.
Their costume.
the dresses, and
The dress was almost exactly the same as Natalie Wood's.
oh wow,
In-
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty much the same dress.
The white dress and
That
then
white dress with the red belt.
the
Yeah,
red belt, and then
that's pretty much the same. So
And-
they've kept that the same.
oh. She also wore red at the in one of the scenes as well. She's dancing with her colleagues or something. Okay, so they kept it the same. That's good. It's interesting. Yeah. Mm.
in terms of the key difference, what the writer says, yeah, well, I mean, it's more modern, more diverse cast. There is this guy called Anybody's, right?
Good. Anybody?
Which was a tomboy in the original, but I think in this one, is that the trans guy?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
there was a trans guy.
the one that found out that Chino had a gun.
Oh, in the
So
boxing.
if you,
Yeah.
you recall that, yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, not officially a part of the Jets. I don't think.
yeah, he's not part of the Jets. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. but yeah, it was on their side. So
Like a spy kind of thing.
yeah, sort of like a spy in a way.
Yeah, but this was a new character,
But that's Valentina's new character. Yeah.
as you say. Yeah, so the writer actually had a whole 30-page biography of Valentina.
Okay.
Yeah. New character.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Doc's widows. Oh, Doc. Originally, a
Doc.
supporting role would be replaced by Valentina. So apparently, so this Doc was in the original, wasn't it?
Yeah, it must be something.
But she's not in this one. Instead, she replaced by Valentina character.
Oh, Valentina. Yeah, that makes sense. Valentina with the shop.
Yeah, and she sings somewhere.
Oh,
Because in the original, that's meant to be a duet between
Tony and Maria duet.
So
Yeah.
they changed that. That's a big change.
oh, they changed it in this movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm used to hearing it as a duet, and I thought, oh, this is a bit weird that it's Valentina singing it. But yeah, I guess they decided to give it to her to, you know.
Who
give
sang
it-
it? Who sang it in the duet? Tony and Maria, was it? In the original?
Yeah.
Tony and Maria, yeah.
That
Okay.
was more their song
Oh, so-
somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah. Tony and Maria song. Hmm. Interesting. Her first day was to kiss.
Okay. Yeah.
Already kissed on the first day.
Yeah.
actually, Maria kissed him first, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he.
And is really taken aback by it.
Yeah. That I don't think that was in the original movie. I don't recall her making the first move.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay. So that was new, is it?
That's
Yeah.
new. Yeah. She's a bit more bold
Oh.
in this one. Maria.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good point because maybe they wanted to show that women can also
Exactly. Yes.
make
That's
the
the
first
other
move.
thing.
Make
Yeah.
the first move.
Yeah.
even in the 60s.
Oh yeah. Or even now, I guess.
Yeah.
Back then, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I never knew this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of other things that may have been added too, but of course I don't know all the details. But
Well, back in the 60s, it would have been taboo for a woman
To make the first move.
to
Yeah.
make the first
Yeah.
move in
I'm
such
pretty
a
sure.
forward manner. Yeah. Yeah.
In terms of,
That's why I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the original
Yeah.
movie, because yeah, there's no way that that would be shown.
yeah, true.
other musicals. Or
Oh,
that jazz, Grease,
Oh, Grease.
Singing in the Rain,
Oh, okay, they're doing like
Mary Poppins,
Yeah. Saturday Night
Star
Fever.
is Born, Sound of Music,
Yes, of course.
Star is Born has had so many adaptations.
Meet
There's
Me in
like
St.
3
Louis,
versions or something.
West Side
Oh,
Story,
number 3.
Rocky Horror Picture
Oh.
Show, and The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
I wonder if they'll ever remake that one.
What,
you know.
Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
many.
no, I think if they tried to remake The Wizard of Oz, it'd just look like a poor reflection
I think it would
on
be really
the
hard.
original one.
Yeah, I think it.
People
that
are
would be a
just-
tough one.
Yeah, people would just be looking back on the original one with Dorothy, with the black and white, and then going to the
Going
color.
to color. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty hard to
and-
top that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, no, I'm glad that there is like this new version of West Side Story, because
Mm.
I feel like, yeah, like they really improved the dance and musical numbers in this one, for sure.
Mm.
Well,
Better than
I was actually considering just not watching it tonight, but I'm actually glad that I did watch it because
Because it's a musical.
yeah, and
It's
like
really
musical,
well-staged and
but
choreographed.
I some parts of it I was just going la la la
Yeah.
kind of thing, but a lot of it I really enjoyed,
Mm.
but the severe racism, I was thinking, no, you just can't have this. The hatred and the racism. You shouldn't put this into a movie. You know,
What?
it's like Trudeau with his blackface. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think that's exactly what they were trying to do, to
Yeah.
show
In
the
the original movie, that
to
was
show
part
the
of
hate.
the theme. That was like the main theme of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's a huge part of that film. So I think they couldn't really take it out of it, without removing like the essence of that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, interesting. This West Side Story has been nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Interesting. I mean, of course, with like movie musicals, if it's like a really great adaptation, then they've got a good chance. So,
yes.
an Oscar nomination. So at least
Do you
Golden
have
Globe. Yeah.
Although I
Do you
don't think
have,
you'll get it.
Like, for example, like The Greatest Showman got nominated for Golden Globes as well. Like, and
Best Picture.
is
do
that
you have
nominated now? Okay.
These are all
do you
the
have do you have a new camera set up, Steph?
No, this is still my old laptop. It's just that I'm looking at a monitor, like that's
Okay. Yeah.
that's not my laptop's monitor,
Okay.
a different one, because
All right. Yeah.
it's bigger. Basically, the monitor is
Yeah.
bigger, so it's better to watch movies on.
Yeah. Like before,
Mm.
I thought it was like more like 4.3 instead of like widescreen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
nicer to
My
watch.
mistake though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 10
Oh,
nominations,
that's a lot of, yeah.
and I think I've only seen Belfast, Dune, Nightmare Alley, and West Side Story.
I've only seen West Side Story. I haven't seen any of the others.
Really, you haven't seen any of these?
No.
Dune, not even Dune.
I've yet to see Dune.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think West Side Story will get it.
I
I think I'm still sticking with my prediction for
Belfast is
Belfast.
probably gonna win because
Yeah.
of just the theme of it, and and Kenneth Branagh is always a really good
Kenneth
director.
Branagh, yeah.
So I think
Mm.
I think we should give our scores.
yeah, let's see my scores. Who wants to start?
Okay, I'll start. I'll give it probably give it a 8. Yeah, I think it's very well made. I think Steven Spielberg. I think some people were, saying initially, why do we really need a remake of this classic? But I think he really made as we discussed, made the dance numbers come alive. And also, yeah, the themes, right, we talked about, they're just as relevant today as they were like back in the 60s. In some ways, even more relevant. So I think it resonates quite well.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, it's a classic Romeo and Juliet tragic kind of story with a with a pretty powerful message at the end about hate begetting hate. Let's just end this violence and get on with our lives. So yeah, 8 from me.
Yeah, I think the same for me. Yeah, so it's they haven't lost the essence of the original film, so they brought that back. So it was a pretty faithful adaptation in that sense, but also it's kind of like, I like how Steven Spielberg has made this more vibrant because of the camera work, the cinematography,
Yeah.
like the choreography and dance numbers is so much better than the original.
Mm.
And yeah, and he's kept the core themes and kind of modernized it a little bit to our times.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, that's the really good thing. Because sometimes remakes can get it really, really wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
You get it wrong. Exactly.
yeah, but this is a really good one. Yeah, I think this is how you should do a remake, basically, if you're going to do one.
Jeff.
Yeah, I agree too. I'll probably give it a little bit higher. Maybe. I think I'll give it a 9 actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You really
Yeah, I
like the song, yeah?
Yeah, I like the songs. And I just like the way, try to keep the original, even the costumes and the setting and all that.
Mm,
But they also added you're right, the more modern themes to it.
yes.
For example, the feminine themes and
Yes.
one of the scenes we didn't talk about was it was during the violence scene against Anita. The girl on the other side supported her, like
Grazia.
the blonde girl, the white girl. I forgot what the name.
The Riff's girlfriend.
Yeah,
wasn't
Riff's girlfriend.
Yeah,
So,
Riff's-
so they supported each other in that moment. So I thought that was something special. But it was good, right? I really, you're right. It's been a long time since since I saw the original, but I think this one kind of helped me bring those memories back, and then but also made it better in its own way. So I'll give it a 9. This week.
9 from Jeff. How about Bill?
Okay, so I don't have any memories to fall back on because it's just my first time actually seeing it. But I really like the songs and things, and just recognizing the songs from just parts where I've just heard them in daily life, but never recognized
Never
that
recognized them.
they're from West Side Story.
Yeah.
And then the I think the hardcore aggressive nature of the acting was really well characterized. So yeah, and I actually did enjoy the movie. So yeah, I'll give it a 7.
All right. 7 from you for a musical that you don't normally see. That's pretty decent.
Yeah. I mean, usually a movie. Yeah, usually a musical for me will get like a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
It can be hit and miss, musicals.
Oh yeah.
If they're done well, like this was, then even if you don't normally like musicals, I think you'll enjoy this. Yeah.
How about
Phil?
Phil.
Okay, I give it a 7.
7.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
That's good.
You like the aesthetic of it?
Yeah, actually, the funny thing about it is it still looked a bit old-fashioned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what we're saying.
It looks like then.
James.
Oh, James is
still there?
not there.
Are you still here?
The IGN gave the same as Jeff. So amazing.
9.
Dazzling, complimentary
Dazzling.
to the original. So that's a very high score.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg finally makes his grand musical. So it's interesting. Steven Spielberg has never made a musical.
Oh, it's the first one.
So
is
this
it?
is his first one.
Oh,
On Rotten Tomatoes, it's 92%
Ooh.
from critics and 94%
That's
from the
pretty
audience.
close. That's like a 2% difference.
So
like
very, very
pretty much
high.
agreed.
Very
That's
high.
unanimous, pretty much.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it actually
Did
did
well, box office.
well box office wise.
Yeah.
That could be because of COVID, though.
And not just because of COVID,
Yeah.
because
reason.
Spider-Man did so well in December, so we can't just blame it on COVID.
Competition. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think
I mean,
it's yeah.
Kept
putting
talking
it
about
in
Spider-Man.
at the
yeah.
same time as releasing at the same time as Spider-Man is probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
So these are all the bombs of
It's
2021. King Richard was a bomb.
It's more timing, I think.
Reminiscence that we saw was a bomb. Snake Eyes was a bomb. West Side Story, unfortunately, is also a bomb. It lost 63.2 million out of a $100 million
Wow.
budget. So yeah.
Yeah.
And also what we're saying, premiering near Spider-Man may have
Yeah,
lost viewers.
That was probably a bad idea. I think they should have really waited until either before
Oh,
Spider-Man
yeah.
or
Spider-Man.
after Spider-Man,
Oh,
but
after,
not
yeah.
at the same time as Spider-Man. That's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It
And
can't.
there's other
How did the Jewel go?
the last year was also a
August?
bomb. Yeah, it was a bomb too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these were all bombs.
Yeah. I mean, timing of release is really important.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think if you want it to be successful, so you can't
Yeah.
you can't be releasing it at the same time as Marvel movies.
I think what they wanted to do was to make it a Christmas movie. You
Yeah.
know, like
Oh, really?
a movie that people will go during Christmas.
Come out of Christmas.
But
But it's
didn't
not
turn out
really
that-
like, you
It's
know,
not really
it's
Christmas.
a tragic movie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's something you want to
Yeah,
release.
I get what you mean. Like, but you know, it's a musical.
No,
Yeah.
I disagree. No, not a Christmas movie because Christmas you've got your kids and you can't take your kids to that kind of movie.
You don't think you can take?
It's
Well,
not
maybe not little kids. I mean,
exactly-
it's not like super violent or anything. You don't see blood.
Yeah,
right?
okay. Yeah,
I mean, you see a bit of blood.
Yeah, but okay, but you're not going to be expecting, say, 10, 12-year-olds
It's too
or
much
you know
violence,
up
I
to
think.
And they
up
won't
to
understand all
15-year-olds.
the themes as well.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
the
They're
racial
just,
themes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just not going to be interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll like the dancing and the music and stuff. They could probably get into that, but there's just too much violence
Perhaps,
in this.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
like younger kids, it's not suitable
Yeah.
for like really young kids.
No.
Like if you compare this to The Greatest
Yeah.
Showman, for example,
Yeah.
The Greatest Showman is for kids, like
Yeah.
it's suitable for kids, but not this.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
The themes.
if I had kids,
Yes.
if I had kids that were under 16, I would not want them to see it.
Oh, I think James is back.
No, just
James?
because of the violence.
Yeah.
I think it should be. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What's it rated, Marcus? Is it? Am I
Oh, this movie. Okay,
Marcus?
I can't imagine PG.
Oh, rating.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
what is it?
You are.
Is it R?
Oh,
Like a
okay.
language,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, so that's restricted
Yeah.
anyway.
But maybe, well, this is in US.
Oh, yeah, strong violence. Sorry. Yeah.
But
Maybe
some
the-
strong violence, strong language, thematic content, suggestive material, pre-smoking.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't do so.
Maybe.
I mean,
No.
there's that as well. Like this is an
covered.
adult movie for sure. Like
Yeah,
it's from a
it's covered.
children's age. You know, it's
Yeah.
It is violent musical, I guess.
like you can't put a PG on something like this. You know,
Yeah.
like
No.
yeah. So that's probably what might have hurt it as well in the box office
Yeah, the kids-
because people can take their kids to see Spider-Man, no problem,
I
but
take the kids to this one. Yeah.
they wouldn't be able to take their kids to this one.
Yeah. That's true, actually.
So that would have reduced the numbers as well.
Mm. Yeah, I think that may have been a reason why I didn't watch it when I was really young. because of the violence. Because I saw like, oh, this is
Yeah.
quite.
I mean, there's gang fights here, you know, like you can't get
Yeah.
away from the gang fights. That's too
Mm.
bad for kids to watch.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. I watched a bit older. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. It's interesting. Yeah.
All right, I think
I think, yeah,
Okay.
unless you
We're
can find
done.
more tidbits on the internet that you want to share with us.
That was a good